I'm moving the cuck chair beside me. I had to get that, and I just cleaned, and I'm now getting ready to do this. Well, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Coreboy back at it again today with a new fucking video. Of course, today we're playing Halo Infinite. I know yesterday I said, hey guys, you'll be getting a Fallout video tomorrow. That didn't end up happening because, well, I hate to break it to you, I didn't play Fallout last night. One of the homies hopped on, and he doesn't hop on as often as everybody else, so I was like, fuck it, I'm playing some games with you. And yeah, Fallout took a backseat yesterday, unfortunately, but we'll be back on Fallout hopefully today. I'm planning on it for a little bit, for at least a couple hours, to get some time in on Fallout so we can go have some fun. Wow, there's big team heavies in here. No. I don't want it. I don't like it. It's smelly. 10 minutes, huh? Okay, well, sure. Fuck. Also, yesterday we did a ranked snipers games and we hit Diamond 2, so that was great to see. I was very proud of that. I'm still very proud of that. I'm really feeling it for ranked snipers. It was actually really fun to play it. But I'm also hopping into some Team Slayer because I want to chill out because we have a little bit to talk about today. Some stuff that I have been wanting to talk about, and trust me, I got a couple of these videos fucking lined up. I have a whole fucking thing that I gotta figure out how I'm gonna record it and edit it because it's a really long topic. I don't even know if I'm gonna be playing anything over it. I might just be sitting here talking to you all because it's a video that I've been really on like the fence about making because it's something that I think does need to be talked about more in gaming, and I've done like small little videos on it kind of talking about the whole issue, but mostly pertaining to Halo Infinite and not really games as a full scale anymore. But I think I'm going to do it sometime this week, so there may be another time where you guys don't get a follow-up video. I might have a whole video of me just sitting here talking about shit. Who knows, I may double upload one fucking day because I get a little bored and I do that sometimes. But today I'm just going to kind of talk about some stuff that's been going on in the gaming world. Of course, there's been some weird shit this week that I could not believe actually happened. If you guys don't know, you guys don't keep up on the internet, Helldivers 2 recently kind of went over some flack. Now, I will say this issue has been taken care of, but it was a pretty big thing for about 1 or 2 days. And there's a lot of weird shit with it. Some things that I really don't fucking like, some things that I don't like that the community did, but to put it in, like, I guess, easier terms to kind of get a grasp of what happened, a couple days ago, Sony forced the team that made Helldivers 2, Arrowhead, to go out and make it to where if you're playing on PC, it forces you to have a PlayStation account. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know any of the shit from my PlayStation account. I haven't used that fucker in years. I'm not a PlayStation guy. I never really have been. And a lot of the old IPs that I loved back on the PS3 and PS2 era just no longer fucking exist. So I have no reason to have a PS4 or a PS5. There's just no games coming out on there that I really fucking care about. Like, God of War is cool, but I can just wait a couple of years and play it when it actually comes out, or I can just watch one of my friends fucking play it. I don't really care. But there are definitely some PlayStation IPs that I really do like, and some that I really wish I could go back and fucking play, if I'm being completely honest. And I may try to emulate some of those at some point. I just don't know yet, because that's a whole fucking process of trying to do that. But basically, that whole thing happened. There was a big announcement about it, and they got a lot of flack. Now, I want to remind you that this was not a decision that Arrowhead themselves made. It was a decision by Sony, the company that is over Arrowhead, the big corporation that, one, they exclusively released on consoles because it's an exclusive on PS4 and PC only. It's not on Xbox, it's not on Nintendo Switch, it's just on those two formats. You either have to buy a PS5 or a PS4, if I'm not mistaken, is also on there, and you either have to own a PC. So, you can't tell, they're PlayStation exclusives, and they have a lot of say of what that team is able to do. If it's something that they don't like, they can simply go, fuck you, and get rid of them. Or, if it's something that they want them to implement, they have to listen to that. They can give pushback and try to make it to where they can't, but in itself, if they have to, they have to. This implementation came out, like I said, you had to link your PlayStation account to the game. Personally, like I said, I don't know any shit from my PlayStation account. I haven't been on it in so fucking long. I have to go through and do all that again. And I thought it was stupid. I will say this, I'm very happy that the community came together to actually bring awareness and be like, hey, don't fucking do this. Let me just play the fucking game that I paid for. It did get reverted. I do want to say that. But I will say this, there was definitely a moment where, oh wait, what, there's a B, oh, I got BR, oh shit. But there was a moment where people were going in and treating the team like shit for absolutely no fucking reason, just being like really mean to them for absolutely no reason, and it was very unwarranted. Like I said, am I happy that like the community was like, hey, no, this doesn't need to be implemented, take this out of the fucking game, people just want to play it, or some people don't own a PlayStation to have a PlayStation account in the first place, like me. Like, I don't know any of the shit from my old one, why would I? And I think that was a bit fucking unwarranted. It was very, like, just dumb, typical shit, you know, you see in the gaming community that's a little, I'm like, why are you all doing this? Like I said, I am happy that it got reverted. I'm happy that people can now just play the game and enjoy it like they wanted to, and we're good and past that now. And I do think that that team that made that game is an absolutely phenomenal team. They did something great. Now, I've said it before in other videos, Helldivers isn't necessarily a game for me. I don't personally enjoy games like that unless I'm playing with, like, a bunch of friends. I think it's fun then, but as a standalone title, I'm not really hopping on Helldivers and having a blast by my fucking self. It's just not my kind of game. Do I like the game? Yes. Do I see why it's so fucking great? Damn right I do. It's cool as fuck. It is the embodiment of just a fuckload of chaos. I mean, what else would I want in a game like that? Like, it's literally taking the roguelike structure of most games and putting it into, like, a third-person action shooter where you're fighting bugs and robots and, well, whatever the hell else is coming to Helldivers in the future. There's... Okay. I don't even know what I did there. But the game's cool. It's just not a game that I'm going to go out of my way to jump a fuckload of hours into, like I do a lot of other games, you know? Like, I don't hate roguelikes by any means. I think they're actually pretty fun. There's a couple that I do enjoy, but they aren't, like, my favorite thing in the world, and they're not games that I'm going to sit there and dump, you know, a bunch of my time into. Like I said, enjoy it. I get the hype for it. Just not my favorite thing in the world. But you bet your ass, whenever my friends are like, hey, hop on Helldivers, I will go through and do that, because it is a fun game to play with friends. And I am happy to see that this team is actually doing a lot of things that a lot of devs don't do anymore. Like, they have been super good about staying up with their community and putting things in place that the community's wanted, and just making the game an overall amazing experience for its dedicated player base. And trust me, Helldivers players are very fucking dedicated. I got friends who have just not stopped fucking playing that game since it's came out, and they have just been having a fucking blast, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy that they have a game that they enjoy, and seeing a team like that like clearly is very adamant on caring about their player base and their community that surrounds their games is actually really nice to see, because it's something that I think a lot of teams do miss out on a lot now. So seeing that just, like, in a nice big scale with a game that popular and a team with that much backing, I think it's just really cool to see. The CEO of the fucking company, too, seems like a really fucking nice person, at least on his Twitter. He is always communicating with the community. He's always saying, like, really nice things about the community, and, like, how, you know, it's, like, just great to see that the game that they've been working on for so long has done so well in comparison to what they thought it would. I think that stuff is just really cool, and I'm happy that they are seeing the success of this game. And honestly, if you fuck with Helldivers, keep playing it. You're supporting a really good company. And this is coming from a Halo player. And then there's also you people who compare Halo and Helldivers, which are, well, you're watching Halo gameplay, and if you've played Helldivers, you can see there's a very staunch difference. I guess the only comparison is Space Soldiers, which I guess is I don't really consider that a valid comparison, because Spartans and the Helldivers are nothing alike. I'm going to be honest with you. But, hey, good shot at that. But other than that, like I said, I'm just very happy that that team actually went through and said, hey, no, we're changing this. Like, we're going to, like, the community actually came together and got it changed. I think that is a great thing. Other than that, of course, I talked about it in a video a couple days ago, but we did finally, and I'm saying finally, got a fucking release date for X-Defiant. Like I said, it is May 21st. And will we be playing it that entire fucking week? You're damn right we will. That is all I'm going to be playing, because I have been excited for this game for the last fucking year that it's been coming out in beta. They've been doing, like, little tests with it, and I'm just so fucking excited to hop onto there. I've seen some people asking, like, are you going to quit, like tweeting out to, like, the COD community, like, are you going to quit COD whenever X-Defiant comes out? Listen, if you like them both, you like them both. Do not cause this to be a fucking weird-ass war. Just, hey, you know, hear me out here. This could sound absolutely crazy, and I know it's probably damn near impossible in this current state of games that we are in, but people can like both games. I'm not a COD fan anymore. Am I looking forward to this next Call of Duty that's coming out this year? I actually really am, because it does look pretty cool, and if it is exactly what they're saying it's going to be, yeah, I will be dumping some hours into it, just because, well, I hate to admit it to y'all, but I actually do like Call of Duty, and I have a lot of love for that series, because, well, it started a lot for me. I grew up playing it all my fucking childhood. I played COD for 12, 13 years. And, you know, I've been wanting another good COD title. I wanted something that'll come back and actually bring me to enjoy the games again. I just haven't had it in the recent experiences that have come out with Call of Duty. And I do hope this next one's great because I will then buy it and actually fucking put a lot of hours into it. But with X Defiant, like, to me, it, like, perfectly meets the middle of what I wanted from COD for so long, for, like, the last couple of years, mixed with some other, like, hero shooter elements that I think are actually done very, very well in that game. It doesn't feel like a hero shooter where it's just like, okay, get kills, pop ability, that's how you win. It feels much more like gun, like, play centric, and I really do like that about it a lot. To me, I think that is how it should be done, and I love it. Like I said, I'm just so fucking excited for this game to come out and to dump a ridiculous amount of hours into it. I will be doing every fucking grind I possibly can on it. This dude is just always on that active camo. This dude's playing it like it's fucking ranked. He's playing this shit like ranked. Like, he needs to be on them power-ups at all time or he's losing the fucking fight. Which he kind of does, honestly. I don't mean to shit-talk him, but I think I've won damn near every fight against him where he doesn't have a power-up. No. No. Give me that. Give me that. Thank you. Alright, cool. That's cute. But also, another thing I want to talk about today as well, because it involves Halo a little bit, because it is something that's kind of been coming up in conversation of the Halo community and talking about what we're getting for the next iteration of Halo. I don't know when we're going to be seeing that. Who knows? Maybe we'll see it this year. Maybe we'll see it during the Xbox showcase next year. Who knows when? Like, Halo doesn't really have, like, a distinct, like, time span of when they release. There's been different, like, times for when Halo's released, but it's usually between, like, 4 and 5 years, and we are kind of coming towards the, I guess, latter half of the Infinite life cycle. And listen, I'm excited for whatever we get next. I am genuinely just going to play the fuck out of it like I do with every Halo game. Other than 5, I am sorry for not playing 5. Listen, that game is really fun to fucking watch. I'm going to be completely real about it. That game is extremely fun to watch on a competitive sense. And just, like, the multiplayer itself is really fun to watch. That game had, like, a unique gun feel and, like, playstyle that I don't think any other Halos really had. I've seen people complaining about it recently, saying that, like, Halo 5 felt really good, and then Infinite felt like it just took 20 steps back, and I don't feel that personally. I like Infinite's playstyle. To me, it is the perfect middle ground of classic Halo and new Halo, and that's what I absolutely fucking love about it. It's got a lot of the stuff that 343 brought on board, but also maintained the identity of Halo, where you spawn in with 2 weapons, 2 grenades, and then you fight for power weapons, power-ups on the map, and that's always been, like, Halo's play structure. To me, that's what's always gave Halo its identity, its iconic style. And I wasn't a big fan of, like, the whole, like, create a class system that Halo 4 had, and I think it was in 5 as well. To me, that just, it took away from what I liked about Halo. I do enjoy those games on a gunplay scale. I really like how those games play out. I play a lot of SWAT on Halo 4 whenever I'm playing MCC because it is a really fun game, and it just feels really fucking good. It feels very responsive. There are a couple things that I do miss from those games. One thing I did like a lot in Halo 4 and 5 was the ordnance packages. I thought that was kind of cool. It was kind of the kill streak equivalent in Halo, where you would get a certain amount of kills and then you could call in a package that would drop, like, a power weapon or a power-up or anything of that nature. I thought that was really cool. I actually wouldn't mind seeing that back. And also some modes as well, like Breakout, Elimination, and Warzone from Halo 5. And I do hope we see those things in whatever we get next, whether it's called Halo 6 or Halo 7, whatever the fuck it may be called, Halo Infinity. It could be any of those things, and I'd be down for it. And I'd like to see it. Another thing to also add on to that I would like to see is a larger, like, sandbox. I think this game has the most consistent sandbox of any Halo, where every single gun just feels good, except you, Pulse Carbine, fuck you. But, like, every gun feels like it has a unique use, and you can actually get good with all of them and use them all effectively, depending on how you're using it. And I do like that a lot about this game. I think, like I said, the sandbox just feels really, really consistent. But the sandbox is very, very small, and I wish it was a bit more diverse and a little bit bigger for adding, like, some different play styles. And I know I mentioned a couple videos ago, Lucid from Optic was talking about how he wishes there was a bigger sandbox in ranked play. I wouldn't mind that as well, to be completely honest. I would like to see some different shit thrown in there to really, like, mess around with the play styles, let people play some different ways, and make it a lot more, a lot more engaging, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But we'll see if we get in the next game. And also, I think the other thing that most people have also mentioned quite a bit, and quite understandably have mentioned quite a fucking bit, is being able to keep your bought content from, one game to the next. And that is fucking huge, because, listen, I have bought some content in this game that I really don't want to fucking lose out on. And the next video I'm talking about is actually kind of going to talk about, like, a thing that I'm going to miss out on talking about this. But I would like to see my content come over. I think that'd be great. Like, cross progression is almost what you could call it to a degree. But I guess it'd be like cross purchasing, since most of the armor in this game is purchased armor or earned via, the battle pass or whatever. But listen, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Also, I think another thing that does need to be added into the next Halo and needs to come back is just, like, a base color palette. I think the coatings are cool for, like, the higher tier coatings, and I think that adds some really cool customability. But please, for the love of God, just give us a base color palette to work with. And if you want to buy the other coatings, let people buy them. There's some fucking cool ones that I would for sure run over a base color scheme. But I think having a base, like color scheme for Spartans where they can actually, like, fully identify their Spartans in a way, I think is needed in Halo. Like, listen, I have been begging for just, like, let me make an all-black Spartan. I've been wanting one since I started playing this game, and I can't really fucking do it in this game because there's not really a way to effectively. I mean, there's, like, a couple of skins that you can buy, and some that are black, but I just want solid black. I don't want any other colors. I don't want fucking orange. I don't want white. I don't want gray. I just want a solid black Spartan. And I would like to see that. Also, hey guys, add back Beltol into the exchange next season, and I'll be really happy because I really do be wanting that fucking thing. But overall, I don't know why I had to fucking cough there. But there's a lot of things that I do want to see in the next Halo, and things I'm going to do a full video on whenever we actually get some more announcements on the next Halo title. So trust me, there's going to be a lot of fucking shit we're going to talk about whenever that eventually gets announced, whenever we get actual, like, a proper look at it. Where the oh, there you are. I was wondering where the fuck he was. I was like, where did I get shot from? I don't know how I missed that, but good shit on me. But yeah, overall, I'm looking, like, really forward to the next Halo title. I'm also looking forward to Gears this year, which is, like, supposed to be getting an announcement on here soon. So that'll be very exciting to see because, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Gears fan, and anytime there's a new fucking game coming out, I get really excited for it, and I just cannot wait to hop into another Gears title. I can't wait to have some more multiplayer to play, because I really didn't get to enjoy 5 to its fullest extent like a lot of people did, and I've heard a lot of people say that they absolutely love 5's multiplayer, and I wish I had some more time to get familiar with it, but on top of doing the hero grind and on top of everything else I've been doing, it's just, I don't have the time to, like, really dump hours into another shooter, and plus X-Defiant coming out now as well, I have no fucking time. But I cannot fucking wait for it. I'm super excited for the next story, the next campaign. Hopefully the Horde mode is really good. That's mine. Nope, it's mine. I want it. Shoop. Alright, that works. Good shit, Doug. Stole my kill. This dude is... He's fed up with me. What? Huh? Okay. That's fun. I love this game. But guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I know we're getting into the long shit now. But boys, I have a long video coming out this week as well, talking about some stuff in the gaming sphere that I think needs to be talked about. We also got a bunch of Fallout content coming, so be on the lookout for that. I love you all, and I will catch you later.